Blog World Las Vegas 2008. And joining us, Mr. Jay Berkowitz from 10 Golden Rules. Thanks for taking time to be with us.
My pleasure, Brett. Great to see you.
Good seeing you. PubCon speaker, supporter, podcaster. In fact, you spoke on a panel here yesterday on podcasting. So what was the main thrust of the panel?
Actually, here I was speaking about blogging.
Oh, blogging.
Monetizing blogs, promoting blogs,
Okay.
and little things you can do to get more traffic to your blog and make some money when they get there.
Right. Okay, so aside from AdSense, what can you do to make money on a blog today?
Well, for me, the most important thing about the blog is giving away a lot of valuable information, getting traffic to the blog, getting links to the blog, because I'm selling a consulting service.
Right.
And so the focus of the blog is just to demonstrate our smarts a little bit, give people a lot of value, give them a reason to subscribe, keep them coming back, and demonstrate the things we're doing, show some case studies, show them things that are working in the marketplace, and then hopefully they don't want to take the time to do it, and they'll maybe consider hiring us to do it at 10 Golden Rules.
Oh, okay. Okay, so what all do you do? You recently put out a book. Tell us a little bit about that.
The 10 Golden Rules of Online Marketing Workbook that follows the 10 Golden Rules with our first client, a woman named Sherry McConaughey at Annie's Costumes. And it was a small local costume store, a family-owned costume store. And most of the small costume stores have been taken out by Walmart and big multinationals that are in the costume business. So we follow how this young woman came to me 5 years ago and asked me at a conference for help with their website, and how they've really search optimized the site. And Sherry's actually a big fan of Blog World, of Webmaster World. I'm messing up my worlds. She'll be at PubCon again this year. And we follow her story of how we optimized the site, built a really big database by having an offer on the site. And so the book tells the story of Annie's Costumes and gives you really practical hands-on exercises to do things like search optimization, create banners that work, landing pages, come up with an offer, build a database, an email program.
Excellent. I didn't realize that's what the topic of the book was about, because I know Sherry from a couple of years now. I've known her.
She's awesome.
Right. Excellent. Maybe we can put some of that on the screen from her site. So what else is new in blogging right now? It just seems like there's an explosion of creativity going on here. People trying to find their niche. We were talking with people over there that are monetizing just minute little fractions of what's going on in the blogosphere.
I guess if there was two trends that really stood out to me this weekend, one is personal branding. People are really discovering the opportunity to create a blog, a brand, their own domain name. And the second thing is authenticity. You know, a lot of people, different speakers coming at authenticity in different ways, but really talk about your passion, speak from the heart, be completely authentic, write what you're passionate about, not what you think the audience is going to want to read. And that seems to be the stuff that gets the most traction, the most comments, the most links.
Right. Now, you're very big into podcasting. At least that's how we came to know each other. You speak on the podcasting panel at PubCon every November. In fact, you're going to speak again this year, so thanks for coming out to that. What's going on in podcasting? Has it matured yet, or are we still on the upward swing, the upward growth of it?
Podcasting's a little bit of a funny animal, and I have a couple theories on that. For me, I love podcasting because as a listener, and also the podcasts have been great for our business. But as a listener, I can listen to a podcast when I'm commuting, when I'm waiting for the plane, when I'm on the plane, when I'm working out, when I'm walking my dog. It allows me to stretch time because now I can have, learning time. I can have personal enjoyment time that previously might have been wasted listening to talk radio or watching TV or something. And you're not tied to the computer, so podcasting comes with you. So that's why I think it's so great once you discover it. The reasons why it maybe hasn't taken off the way I think it will eventually, a lot of times we listen to a couple podcasts, we hear, oh, podcasting's great. And if you don't connect with the person, you don't connect with the podcaster, it's such an intimate medium that you're going to say, I don't get this podcasting thing, it's not for me. So if you listen to one or two shows and you don't connect, it could turn you off. And that's what happened to me. And then I came back to it about 6 months later, and I found a couple shows that really connected with me, and I've become a very, very passionate podcaster. The other thing, my other theory is that 25% of people are auditory learners. which means that they prefer to learn things in an auditory manner. If you're the kind of person who could study better with a little bit of music on, according to the science that I've read, you're an auditory learner. Or if you really can learn things in an auditory manner better than you can by reading. So I'll find some people in my office, I'm like, oh, you got to listen to this podcast. It was amazing. And they're like, oh no, I already read that on the blog, because they prefer to take information visually. I happen to be auditory. So if you're part of the 25%, I think podcasting's for you. And if it's not, you know, it might be a forced fit.
Right. Well, it's a lot like these videos. One of the number one comment feedbacks we get about these videos we post is that they want to see the transcript because people enjoy reading the transcript. Well, I see by the clock we're just about out of YouTube time here.
Okay, the magic 10, right?
Yeah, the under that 10 minutes. So thanks for joining us, Jay.
My pleasure, Brett. Thanks for doing it.
Thank you.